BK, why don't you give us Dylan and Oren's perspective on recent events?
Last time on Rusthenge, Session 1, Message in the Night, the party found themselves in a tavern in the town of Osprey Cove on a dark and stormy night. Everyone was sitting around trading stories as Elder Ordwy spoke to all the party members, starting with our lovely goblin friend whose player is currently absent, Grub. Sorry, what? I don't know about any player. I'm just a gnome. And Grub said he was here on personal business and was very cagey, as was the Tengu named Krolok Noza, who didn't... Naza? Is it Naza or Noza?
No.
What's his name? Sherlock? Oh yeah, also,
I thought
Malchus
it was
was there
Schmolok.
because Malchus, the half-orc champion, who... Is it orc or half-orc? We're not doing D&D, right?
No.
These will get
Yeah,
better as we continue playing.
It's orc. Yep.
Or the
Full
orc champion. A strong man here to fight tyranny. And so everyone was there, and Dylan Edenoran was bloviating about his accomplishments, which totally happened. As you know, I am a master summoner. As the elder, Dylan Edenoran's grandpa, started telling the story of the old history of the town of Osprey Cove, which is totally in the notes somewhere here, about how the two brothers known as Santwi and D'Artanius stole a ship and made their way towards Chakikoff Isle, founding the twin towns of Osprey Cove and Iron Harbor. And then there was some kind of falling out, which had something to do with religion and philosophy about how to protect themselves from the mainland. And something about the Rune Lord Belimarius coming out of a time loop, and with the city of Zinadasaril coming out of the sea, and the party resolved to overthrow them, and that was a great night. And then in the morning, there was a scream outside as some man from Iron Harbor ran up and died in front of Elder Ordwy and the crew. After further investigation, the party found out that he was literally rusting. And all the elders agreed to send a group of people, i.e. us, over to Iron Harbor to go check it out. And thus, the story of Dylan Edenoran and his sidekicks began.
And then we got attacked by some fucked up water things.
Oh yeah, we got attacked by some kind of crawdad lobster dude.
Yeah, a giant
Which sounded
crawdad.
kind of like a, I don't know, like a... You know, I think I'd
delicious in a
prefer to do the
gumbo.
recap as myself.
That
I'm
was
so glad that
wonderful.
Dylan Edenoran is not the only person who's talking. Because
It was perfect.
You
Yes.
are the hero.
And with that, welcome everyone to the Tabletop Chronicles playthrough of Rusthenge by Paizo. I'm Meyore, and I'll be the GM for this little adventure here. And yeah, more importantly, here's my players. So first off, we have Babycornboi, who, as you can see, he's actually invisible right now, but he's texting me everything he wants to do, as he can't make it tonight. Next up, we have BKSchatzki, who plays Dylan Edenoran.
Please don't make me talk first. I need a break.
All right, and next
I'm also
up
here
we
on Twitch
have-
with the same name.
He is, and all of those links are down below. And we also have KeenBean, who plays Krolok Naza. Kaka! Perfect! And last but not least, we have Battletight, who plays Malchus.
Yes, I have a mouthful of teeth and a hatred for tyrants.
It's Sean Connery. Yes, shuck it, Trebek.
Oh my god. Alright, let me just adjust Malchus here a hair. Alright, there we go. Okay, so thanks everyone who was here for the first episode. I hope you have fun with the second one. If you like what you see, leave one down below. Subscribe if you want to see more, and comment on everything I did wrong. Or maybe say who maybe deserves a hero point next session. We'll see what we can do about that. eventually, if we can get more followers on Twitch, we can actually have votes and fun stuff like that with points. So, you know, goals, I guess. But we left off as Malchus had lifted up the boat, who they had heard someone crying for help under. And as he lifted it, this large, kind of lobster-like catfish creature with mighty claws in the front and a big fishy tail in the back, it reached out to try to snap at these folks for disturbing its territory. First up, we actually had...
God,
Grub.
it wasn't me. I rolled like poop.
And since Grub was actually avoiding notice, and his stealth roll actually beats the passive perception, or I mean the perception DC of the good old-fashioned Reef Claw. He is, I believe, undetected by it until he takes action against it. I believe.
He's literally right in front of it.
I know. It's like, it's the light kind of shined in its eyes a little bit.
Hiding in plain sight, baby.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so he should, the Reef Claw is going to be off guard to him if he attacks it, which, Grub will say, oh, holy shit, and, he's going to throw a bomb at it, so he's going to pull out a, little, well, I don't know, Grub's kind of smart-ish, so he's gonna pull out a little bottle of lightning, and he's gonna throw that at the Reef Claw here. So let me just make the Reef Claw flat-footed really quick. Oh, does my hotkey for F? Oh, there we go. Alright, so he's gonna throw that bottle of lightning at it, and... Oh, that is actually a natural 20, wow.
What?
Way to go, Grub.
He rolled so many nat ones last time.
Yeah, wow. Sorry to steal your glory.
Yep.
All right, let's see what this does here. Okay, so that... Wow, the damage rolls were terrible, though. So that is going to be a total of... let's see, that is 5 electricity damage. So it's going to take that. And then it is also, let's see, you can deal splash damage only. Oh yeah, since he's a bomber, it's gonna take the splash damage, but the splash damage won't hurt you guys. So he'll take that. And let's see here. Oh wow. Okay, so the cool thing about him using the spot of lightning, right, is not only does it hurt the creature, it also is going to make it off guard for until the start, or is it the end of his next turn? It is, yeah, to the start of his next turn. So the creature is actually going to be easier to hit for the rest of you guys because he did this. Wow, that's actually really cool. So he effectively like flashbanged it, kind of. Okay, so then he's going to use his second action to kind of pull back a little bit because he doesn't want to get immediately chomped on by this thing. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, yep, we'll have him go back there. And he'll say, you got this, guys. And he will, what's he going to do? He's going to pull out his crossbow with both of his hands. Just maybe use that. Okay. And next up is going to be the Reef Claw. The Reef Claw just... Sorry, I can't make crab noises. Click, clack, click, clack. I don't know. It sees this thing that has like just lifted this boat, and it's going to immediately like lurch out and get out from under it, and it's going to try to attack you, Malchus, as it is going to use its Claw Strike. So that is going to be a total of 26, which that's a hit, but I don't think it's a crit because your AC is 17. Okay, cool. So it's gonna hit you, and let's see what happens here. First, you will take some damage as it claws you. So let's see what that looks like. So that is going to be 6 of what type of damage is this? 6 slashing damage as it like serrates and like cuts into your flesh a little bit. Very sharp claws. Also, as you feel its claws like kind of scratch against your skin, go ahead and give me a fortitude save. And you can do that by clicking that little button that popped up in chat.
How many times can I use that reaction of a shield block?
Oh, you could, but I wouldn't recommend. Because you can still use it to reduce damage. So you can use it as like it's a reaction, so you can use it like once between your turns. But you can use it as many times as you want in a combat. It's just once your shield takes enough damage, it'll be broken, and you can't use it to do that anymore. Also, technically, your shield needs to be raised to do it first. So, like, the fact that you don't have your weapons because you were lifting this boat up, like, you wouldn't have your shield raised. So, that's one nice thing about having your shield up before combat starts, so you could do something like that.
Meyore, can I just have a reminder on reactions? We don't have to prepare like reaction spells. We can just do them when the trigger happens if we haven't used reaction on.
Yeah, if you have something that the trigger has happened and it's a reaction, you can use it. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I was just curious. Thank you.
Okay, cool. I thought you was about to pull some shenanigans and help out Malchus.
Nothing that I need to do right now, but...
Okay. All right, so Malchus, go ahead and give me the fortitude save. You can either click the button in chat or do your own on your sheet. All right, so that is unfortunately going to be a failure. So, as this thing like cuts into your skin a little bit, you are going to take, let's see here, 1d6 poison damage. So that is going to be 2 poison on you. And also, you are now enfeebled for 1 round. So what that is going to do is, as you feel this venom kind of course through your veins, you like begin to feel kind of weaker. And what that's going to translate to is all of your strength-based rolls and DCs, including strength-based melee attacks and damage rolls, are all going to take a penalty. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Because also, as the claw serrates on you, it is going to it's going to essentially, as the claw latches on and cuts you, it's going to dig in and try to really get a hold of you. So it's going to go for the grab. And let's see what that looks like.
I kind of wish I had done my thing, but it's too late now. I didn't realize.
So let's see here. Oh, is this calculating it right? Oh, no, it's not actually. Okay. So let's see here. Grab. Oh, can I press this? No. All right, yeah. Target you, do athletics. Roll. Oh, wait. No, it didn't use profit modifier.
That's all right. You don't have to cheat anymore.
Wait, because, okay, its athletics is a plus... Oh, I was looking at its acrobatics. Its athletics is a +4. So it was working. Well, okay, but so, like, you may have it activated on your sheet, but, like, logistically speaking, were you, like, lifting this boat with, like, your pinky or something, or...
It only takes one hand. Look how strong I am.
Oh, I see. All right. I can say you have your sword or your shield, whichever you want, but probably not both for lifting the boat. Okay, so yeah, so it is actually going to get a successful grapple on you, as it rolled a 22 on the grapple, and your fortitude DC is an 18. So you are now grabbed, Malchus, but that is all of this thing's actions, as it did take an action to move out. So that is going to be its turn. So Delanette and Moran, you are up. This thing is just like skittered out from under the boat and got a big old cut and has seemingly grabbed your big, large warrior man. What do you do?
I'm gonna tap it on the back of its whatever as cold comes out of my hand. I'm casting Frostbite.
Oh.
It's a fortitude save. Can you remind me how that works? What do they need to... Yeah, they need to make a 17.
Yeah, so let me just click on him, and I will do that. Let's see here. What do we get? That is a 16, which is a failure. So now it'll take 2d4. So yeah, you can just go ahead and hit roll damage. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh,
so
okay.
That's 3 cold damage.
Okay.
And it has weakness 1 to bludgeoning until the start of my next turn.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, I love that.
So if you want to clobber it.
Yeah, you see is like after he does this, like it gets a little frosty. And oh wait, hold on. That's on a critical failure. The target also
is it a
gets
critical
weakness
failure?
1. Okay.
Oh,
darn.
my bad,
So
my
it's
bad.
not quite frozen over, but
Aw,
I do
man.
like how that works. Okay, what next?
I'm just gonna move.
Alrighty. Yeah, Delanet and Oren kind of takes a step back. Y'all lucky. Y'all lucky.
And that is all my actions.
Okie dokie. Alright, next up is Elder Ordwe. Oh my god, I'm like so blanking on her voice. Yeah, I think it's a little normal like this. She's a young 20-something. Okay. We can do this. I've not been in many fights, but we can do this. And she is going to cast a 2-action heal on Malchus. So let me just go ahead and cast that. And heal versus the living. Roll healing. So
I think it should be
Malchus,
useful.
you are healed for Jesus. She rolled almost max on that. You are healed for 14, which brings you back to full.
That sounds
all right.
wonderful.
Yeah, and she like channels this this light. You almost feel like a slight buzz, as she is technically a cleric of Cade and Kalen, the god of, you know, fun, drunkenly disorder and freedom. So, and she says, "You're all doing wonderful." All right, oh god, I'm blending another woman I play on another game right now. You're all doing a wonderful. And she is going to cast shield on herself, as it is a 1-action cantrip. So spell effect shield. Okay, cool. And that is all Elder Ordry will do. Krolok, you are up.
Oh, nice. All right, I'm gonna move, and I'll say to Malchus, "I'll let you handle this up close, big guy." I'll get up here, sort of next to. Oh my gosh! I just zoomed in so much on me.
Sorry, it's easiest for me to move the camera for the stream that way.
Oh, gotcha. You're good. So I just was not prepared for that. And then, hold on, let me double check the range on this before I actually decide that's where I want it to be. Oh yeah, massive range. Easy. Alright, and then I'm gonna target the Reef Claw. And I will cast
You'll cast what? Oh,
Needle
darts. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't worry about that adamantine, cold iron, silver crap. You ain't got any of them expensive materials on you.
No, I don't. I do have metal on me, however.
All right, yeah, go ahead and give me that attack roll as you essentially kind of telekinetically launch these pieces of metal at it.
I like to imagine this is just a
nice.
Oh no.
Nice. That was a
Get it out of the way.
that was a natural 1 from Krolok, folks.
Let's
Oh,
get it.
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. All right. Well, that's all your actions, Krolok.
Well, hey, what happened with my darts, Doug?
Yeah. Unfortunately, they all fly. You like fire them off, and like as Malchus got like chomped on by this reef claw, he dropped the boat, and they all like like impacted in the boat. So yeah, they just fire and get lodged in this wooden boat. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, next
I was
up.
blocking my view.
Malchus, you are up. You have this crazy, like, beast latched onto you. What do you want to do?
Yeah. It's disgusting. Reef claw. Gonna cook you over the campfire. Bastard sword. Full damage.
Nice. All right, so the sword was the thing
Oh
that was
my
out.
God.
Oh no! That is another nat 1!
What the?
Oh,
What the fuck did you do to the dice, man?
Typical Meyore game.
No, this is just classic.
If you do want to attack again, just remember to do the next button over, since it's a little
Just
harder
kidding.
to hit.
Just kidding. Bastard sword. Half damage.
Oh, okay. So this one, unfortunately, wouldn't have been a crit fail if you weren't enfeebled, because, you know, this poison, it's kind of like slowing you down a little bit and taking the wind out of your sails. But yeah, still a miss, unfortunately, with a total of 8. Yeah, so technically... oh shoot, I forgot. You technically had to roll DC 5 to even do that when you're grabbed. Oh, that's manipulate. Yeah. So that. Oh, but you didn't draw anything. You were just attacking with your sword, so you're fine. Okay. If you want to try to break out, you can. Because that is making you a little bit easier to hit. Being
Let me try and
grabbed.
get out of this thing.
So what you can do.
Let go of me.
Is since you are grabbed, you can try to where is the breakout thing for grapple? I always forget. I believe you can essentially do an unarmed attack or an athletics check, but let me just double check. Let's see here. My apologies, folks. There's a lot of different things to always remember in this gosh darn game, and I'm still getting used to it. Okay, so grab DC 5. Okay, what about grapple? Grapple. As if you critically fail, yada yada. Okay, so, oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, because technically it's called the escape action. All right, yeah. So for one action, you can try to escape. So what you can do is, since you're trying to escape, you are going against its athletics DC, and what you are trying to do is okay. So you use your unarmed attack modifier. So basically, what you would do. So technically, since it's the unarmed attack, it's still technically an attack, so use the third version of that. Who knows, you could get lucky. So if you want to do this, it'll be like at a -8. But you know what, it might work, possibly.
Get off me, you stupid claw.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Look at that! A nat 20, baby! Alright, let's go! Okay, so, since you critically succeeded on your escape, I'll describe how it works in a second, but here's the effects of that. So you get free, removed, grabbed, immobilized, and restrained conditions, and you can stride 5 feet away. But so how this ends up working though, like this thing has it latched on, and you just literally like you beat out these big old hands, and you just literally grab it by the claw and just pry it wide open, and like almost like crack the claw as you yank it out, and it like yanks its hand away, or its claw to avoid like you breaking it. And it gives you enough time to kind of move away a little bit. So you can move 5 feet away. That's 10 feet away. All right. So yeah, let me get grabbed off of you since you are free of that. Okay. Sweet. So, all right. That is Malchus's turn. Let me just double check something with the Reef Claw Venom. So it goes for 4 rounds, and it's poison. So that, okay, I'm gonna end turn for you. It may prompt you for a roll, but if not, I'll see. Because since you have been poisoned, there's like onset timers and whatnot. So you should be able to do a save against this here in a second. Okay. So yeah. All right. Next up is Grub. Grub is going to say, that worked out pretty good. And he's going to. I mean, honestly, this lightning bomb is so clutch. Wow. How many of these does he have? He has, he only has 2, so maybe I should be a little sparing with those. Let's see here. So, yeah. Did these put these in his inventory? Oh, they do. Okay. Yeah, this time he's going to go ahead and throw an acid flask at it. Yeah, this might work. And he's going to chuck that over. And let's see. That is going to be a... No way. No way.
Meyore's rolls. Boom.
Hold on. Let me just send this to the chat really quick. I need to also make Grub's rolls public. I keep forgetting to do that. But okay, so that is gonna be a nat 20 from Grub as he throws this acid flask at the Reef Claw. Oh, whoops! I almost did damage instead of critical. All right, so although it doesn't really do that much on an acid thing, so okay, so he gets the critical hit on the acid bomb or the flask. So that is going to be, let me just double check this, make sure I'm doing it right. Okay, so it will take 2 acid damage, which I believe this is doing this correctly.
Grub deserves these. He had 3 nat 1.
Is this, why is it combining? Okay, sorry, the damage calculation thing for this is kind of getting thrown off. Okay, so it'll take 2 acid damage, and then wow, this thing does not have a lot of health. You guys have been
2.
messing this thing up. Wait, who else hit this thing super hard?
No one, dog.
Wait,
I hit it for 3.
where the hell did all of its health go? Oh, the lightning bomb. Okay, so the lightning bomb did 6, and then you said you did 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and splash
yeah.
damage.
Okay, so this makes sense now. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I was like, Grub's pretty much the only effective one.
And then it will also take 1 splash damage. Because he chooses for the splash to directly target the Reef Claw and not hurt you, Malchus. And then it will also take persistent acid damage. Let me just make sure I don't accidentally screw this up. Okay, there we go. Let me just put this back to what it was a second ago because it added them together. Okay, so all right. So at the end of its turn, it will take the persistent damage. All right. So yeah, Grub will. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He spent an action to release one hand from the crossbow, pulled the bomb out, chucked it. And then, yeah, Grub will, he'll put another hand back on the crossbow, and he will, he'll say, I'll do what I can to help you, Dylan and Norn. You're supposed to shoot, or you're supposed to do it like this. And he like tries to give you a pointer on how to better use your magic because he knows so much better. And so he's
good grub.
He's gonna try to aid you
Grub.
when you do your magic. Because I believe that's only one action, right? I hope it is. Aid. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, so that is Grub's turn. Next up is Reef Claw. The Reef Claw, very upset that this thing keeps hurting it with these strange little bombs. Although it doesn't know, it just knows pain and suffering from this. It is going to try to start. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it is going to use its actions to start crawling back to the water. So since it's on land, it's very slow. You see as it kind of like drags itself through the sand. Then it's going to use another action to drag itself back in the water. And then it will use its last action to start swimming away. And it will go... oh man, how far was that? Because it has 30 feet of... So 5, 10, 15, 20... Yeah, so it's going to swim over here as it tries to swim away. And as it does, you guys hear a bit of cackling as this little creature over here in the far east, let me just do that right there. What the heck is this little thing? Well, let me tell you. Let me first just get his position updated. All right. So this thing is, let's see. Oh, it looks like a little. I mean, some might say like some sort of strange, like maybe like a sea nymph thing. It looks like a little kind of maybe goblinoid or gremlin fey creature that almost kind of looks like it has like a stingray on the back of its head. It's definitely aquatic. But yeah, here is what that looks like. Does look to have some sort of intelligence in its eyes. As it says, oh wait, would you guys even know this language? Does anyone know sack broth? Okay, nope. So I know Grub would understand this. So Grub would hear, oh, nice and easy pickings now. And it is going to start moving in as the Reef Claw runs away. And also the Reef Claw, did it fail its recovery roll? Oh yeah, okay, so the Reef Claw, as it began to swim away, you guys could see it above the water. You see as it suddenly just begins to completely deteriorate and sizzle into nothing as the persistent acid damage just completely burns it away as it tries to escape. And as it does, you see as it flops around relentlessly, trying to claw at anything it can, but unfortunately nothing is in reach as it begins to, what's left of it, float or, go down into the ocean. Okay, so, sorry, also this character was broken for some reason. So let me just drag that here. Okay, yeah, this one actually has all of its stuff. That's kind of annoying. I don't know why that didn't happen. Alright, so let me just put this one in his spot, I guess. Okay. and then update him. You will now kill your clone and take his place. Alright, so, let me delete this. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. This Hanover is up, and you will see that it is quite small. It's like almost a little bit hard to see from this distance. Like it's maybe like a foot tall, if that. Very small. And it is going to fly over in your direction. Oh, and I'm glad we apparently have an Elden Ring looking dungeon thing. Okay, so let's see here. So it will move over 5, and then 10, and 15, and 20. I'm gonna have to double check tiny creature flying rules, but you know, we'll be okay. Alright, and then it is, as it used an action to fly over, it is then going to try to... Oh my god. Let's see here. It is going to try to cast Fear on Malchus. Since he's close. Actually, wait, no. He saw that the goblin has been quite effective, so he is going to try to cast Fear on it. Alright, just gonna cast this. I hope this isn't the old version, but oh well. So we are going to need Grub to do a will saving throw. And what's that gonna be? Oh, I forgot to make it public. Grub succeeds against the throw. So, wow, okay, man. He is still frightened 1. As you guys look, and Grub starts looking like super paranoid. As he, like the Hanover like sticks its hand out and kind of waves its fingers. And that is all it can do. So, Dylan and Norton, you are up.
Yeah. Still gonna shoot this guy. You're gonna hear Del talking to Grub like, okay, so I do, and then looks over at Grub and sees whatever Grub looks like when he's afraid and goes, huh, well then, as his arm lights on lightning fire and just, he's gonna shoot some electricity
Ooh,
at this guy.
Okay.
So it needs to make a reflex save.
Gotcha.
This is electric arc.
Ooh,
Dude,
electric
I have
arc.
that
Nice.
spell.
Nice.
All right, so it's a 21, so it's a success. So does it get anything on a success?
Nope.
Oh wait, hold on.
Nothing
Is it
happens.
Oh, it's a basic reflex save though. So I believe on basic reflex or on basic saving throws for spells and whatnot, it should still take half damage on a success.
Does it?
I believe so. Let me just double check. Basic saving throw. Basic saving throw, the spell's potential effects relate to damage listed in the spell's description. The target takes no damage on a critical success, half damage on a success, full on a failure, or double on a crit failure. Okay, so you can still roll damage, it'll just take half.
Gotcha. Let's do it.
Wow, good hit. Nice. Okay.
I still do 3 damage.
You do. Yeah, as it takes 3 electricity damage. And then doesn't this spell do something interesting, if I recall?
It just arcs to another
It arcs
creature,
to another creature,
but there is no other
isn't.
creature.
I just targeted one.
Ah, okay. Leaves from one target, each target. Oh, that is very cool. I like it. All right, sweet. What else do you got there, Del?
I'm gonna toss my last
Inevitable.
action away for flavor.
Okay.
So after doing this, Del is. If you look over, Del is kind of like trying to trace like lines in the ground and the dirt with his sandals, and you can kind of see his mouth muttering something, like he's concentrating on something.
Ooh. All right, I like it.
Mechanically, I have done nothing.
I see.
But that's
all
my
right.
turn.
Elder Ordwy, she is up, and she, seeing that Malchus. Or wait, hold on. Does she have something for that? She does not, unfortunately. Alright, what she's gonna do is she'll say, I haven't seen anything like that before. Here, everyone just try to stand firm. And she's gonna cast Bless. So that'll do. We'll give her the Bless aura. And now everyone in range is going to get a +1 status bonus to attack rolls in the area. And yeah, she, let's see, on subsequent turns she can increase it further. But, alright, that is what she will do. Oh, actually, sorry, so that was 2 actions do that. She will move a little bit closer to you guys to better distribute this. So, yeah, she's gonna rush over here. Yeah, perfect. He does not... Oh, that's so funny. Hold on. I need to like set her as like an ally or something. Because right now she's buffing the enemy. Identity. She is... Why? What in the world? It's all good. I'll just add +1 whatever you guys do. That's funny though, that she's being treated that way. Okay, so next up is Korlok. You're up.
Woo! Alright. I was just looking it up. Can I demoralize this creature?
I believe that one is free.
I think it might be a 1 cost.
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean the action economy, I just meant if it was trained or not. Yeah, so it's 1 action and you do not need to be trained. Yeah, you can essentially try to shake its resolve. So you can do an intimidation check versus its will DC. If it doesn't understand you speaking a language, you take a -4 circumstance penalty to the check. But
That's
yeah, you
fine.
can try. So just target it and
risk
then
I'm willing to take.
do the little action thingy, and then you can do the
Yes.
demoralize versus it. Oh wow, you have a very large modifier in that. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Select language, I guess it's most likely to speak common.
It may indeed. All right. Okay, so unfortunately,
Well, yeah, with a 4.
yeah, so now that you have tried this, it is... Oh, what the hell? It is immune to you trying to demoralize it. As you, like, what do you... Is there anything in particular you try to say to, like, you know, make this thing fear you?
Yeah, I just say, you're an ugly little creature. Go back to the water.
You're calling me ugly with all those dirty feathers? And it just kind of laughs at you.
What a prick. I'll shoot some needles again. Once my character sheet opens back up. My lord. Tell
Yeah,
you what, man.
go ahead and give me the needle dart.
Needle darts, needle
Bum
darts.
bum 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 bum. All right. Let's see what that attack looks like.
And needle darts.
Needle
Attack.
darts, needle darts.
Oh my gosh, so many things to click.
All right. That is a hit with a dirty 20 though. So let's see some damage.
Gosh, roll damage.
This thing
that's right.
potentially does a lot as well. Oh my god. Wowzers. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoo boy. Yeah.
Take that.
How do you kill this thing there, buddy?
Oh, I want the 2 needles that did actual damage.
Wait, what?
You broke up at the end there.
Oh, sorry. I want 2 of the needles just to go right through his ugly little eyes.
Oh no! All right, yeah, you definitely put 2 in the eyes, and I don't know what you do with the last one.
You know, the 4th one just lands wherever, man.
All right, yeah, you just hear a
did 1 damage. It
splash.
sucked.
All right.
Remind me to never call your feathers dirty.
I prune daily.
All right, so as it has been a turn, so we're not actually, even after you kill this thing, we're not going to leave initiative just yet. Malchus, you are still suffering from the effects of poison. So what I want you to do is roll me a fortitude saving throw. Oh no, I have that thing where it's like goes away when I kill it. Yeah, so you can do it from your sheet, or I can probably I can do this too if you want to do that.
Here we go.
Oh,
I feel like
look at that!
I need to be fortituded.
Perfect. Yeah, you feel the poison in your veins, and you just focus on your resolve, and you squeeze, and you feel much better as the poison begins to ooze out of your wounds.
I am a champion of fortitude.
That you are. And you are no longer enfeebled and no longer poisoned. Yeah. And what to say, since this was all happening really fast, Grub kind of looks around in shock. Dylan and Norin, as this all sort of happens, was there anything you were really focused on and didn't even get to see that the thing had been taken down?
Yeah. Immediately after this thing gets taken down, there's a circle of light that appears right in front of his face. In front of him. On the ground. And out from this circle of light rises a figure, which I'm sure you have ready, waiting in the wings somewhere, Meyore.
Whoop, boop. Yeah, you want to go ahead and describe this figure?
Yeah, out of this circle of light rises this kind of medium-sized looking dragon. Kind of looks like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, but it's got a few more curves and edges, and it is not Toothless. It's got this green underbelly and these green wings behind it. And it looks pretty fierce, but it's not like a particularly big dragon.
Well, if you'll remember, Toothless the dragon also wasn't toothless. Teeth retracted.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Actually.
It's been too long.
Oh, come on, let's be accurate.
Emoji. I gotta find it. Anyway. It comes rising out of this light circle, and it just shows up and just stands there, and all you hear behind him is, "Holy crap, I can't believe it worked!"
Where am I? It looks very confused. And also, Elder Ordwy is looking like in horror as this reptile just appeared before you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and take us out of initiative for now, but if anyone wants to do anything crazy, react as you might.
Look out! There's a serpent! And I'll run at it.
Della's just standing there like, Yes! And you just see him.
Yeah, and you guys notice kind of as Del, as he does this, as he kind of like lifts his arm, kind of in shock, the dragonoid creature also kind of does it as well, kind of lifts its arms up. What is happening? It's a little confused.
Do I see Malchus running at this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still got his hands up, and he's like, wait, and he's like leaning out from the side, like,
I look confused.
Stop.
What's going on? What is this? What is this? Where'd this lizard come out of your pants?
I told you, I'm a master summoner. This is my... His name is, well, you know, I don't want to introduce him for him. I think he could speak for himself.
So everyone else, every time the dragon is spoken, you guys just hear like, but yeah, as it says, he says, I am the mighty Mixalian. Why? My claws, my wings, so small.
A little warning next time that you're carrying a dragon in your pants.
Why is this dragon so small? I'm not afraid of him.
I don't know. Why are you small? Wait a minute, I thought I was supposed to like think about how to make it big, and he just starts like muttering under his breath, like.
Yeah, it kind of like gets in like a defensive position, kind of like a freaked out cat. And it's like, who are, and like, but he kind of like looks at you and he like gives you like some sniffs, Dylan and Norn. You seem, familiar somehow. What have you done? Why am I small?
I don't know.
Do I understand what he said to him?
Oh, what'd you say, Krulok?
Do I understand what he said to him, or are we hearing growls again?
You guys are hearing growls. They do somewhat maybe sound like speech in a way, but it is essentially a very ancient form of language that you guys are unfamiliar with.
Just so you know, Eidolons don't gain additional languages, but they can speak the same languages that I can, so it just happens to not be right now.
Oh, perfect. All right, yeah. So he doesn't know that yet. So yeah, he just says, "Oh, I was in battle with a rival, and he pierced my chest with his claw, and things went black for a moment, but I am strong. I survived. I could survive that. I am Mixalian. I have lived for hundreds of years. I'm confused."
Dell's approaching this. Oh, now, yep, you survived, and now you're here, Mixalian. You're here. It's okay.
You... yeah. Thank you. What... Where am I? Who are you? Where is this? Nothing is familiar.
Well, you're on Chakikoth Isle. Up to the northwest of the big old continent on Galarian. You know Chakikoth Isle, right? Or at least, maybe?
This... Yes, I think this land... We are in the land of the Rune Lords. This is dangerous. I may be mighty, but I do not oppose their strength. You are in danger. What are you doing here? This is no good.
I live here. I've been
what?
If all of you guys, by the way, are like, Dylan Adenoran is trying very hard to like thread a certain needle with what he's saying right now.
You must be very, very powerful mage to attempt to wander in these lands. What? This is... Who? Are these your companions? Are they your enemies? He like kind of like bares his fangs a little bit.
No. They're fine. They're fine. This is, and then I introduce Delanet and Orion to everyone. I introduce myself. I introduce Mixalian to everybody.
All right.
This is Elder Ordwe, and Rob, Malchus, Prolock.
Well, the elder just did some dope stuff.
You missed the fight.
Well, he'll so in in common he'll say, well, I am Mixalian. I will allow you to serve me. And then he is taken aback for a second as he hears himself, and why do I speak the tongue of the Taldane? What? It feels wrong in my tongue. What is going on?
Del just looks awkward.
I'll say what's going on is you missed the fight. I handled it alone.
You can take to the sky, such as I. I understand how you could dominate something else. What did you fight? What did you kill? Will it be a great feast?
Del is pointing toward the water. It's like lying there with like its two needles sticking out of its eyes or something. It's like from Crowlock's attack.
Oh, so, and he'll kind of like stretch out his wings and try to try to get a little running start to try to take off, and he'll kind of jump in the air, and then he'll flap his wings like twice, and then he'll immediately land back on the ground. What? What? And he also like, not only does it kind of look like maybe he just wasn't capable, it like almost seems like he kind of got like a tug on him as he kind of gets like yanked back a little bit, and he kind of whips around. What have you done to me? Why can I not take to the skies?
I don't know. I think it would be cool if you could fly.
Little performance anxiety, it looks like there.
Don't worry, buddy. It happens to a lot of people.
Who else is harboring critters in their pants?
Yeah, Elder Orby like takes a couple steps back. Yeah.
I'm gonna look down and start fiddling with my trousers and say, he wants to see what's in my pants.
Mixalian, he'll kind of rush towards you, Del, and get like right up in your face as he like gets his eyes and like looks deep into yours, and you like feel like his warm breath like blow from his nostrils, kind of blow your hair back. I mean, he's not huge, but he's still definitely bigger than you by a little bit. And he kind of like looks at you, and we are tethered somehow. And he kind of like feels his chest, and he says, there's a connection. How? I know not how, but what? We are bound? What foul magic is this?
Del just looks at him and just kind of shrugs. And then he turns to the rest of the group. Guys, I have something to admit. I'm not a master summoner. I know it was very convincing. But this is the first time that I have ever done this. So I'm as in the dark as you are. I've just kind of been piecing things together.
Hey, that's pretty good though, but you should make it bigger next time.
What's your normal size?
I was a mighty black dragon. I don't have time to remember what they're called these days now that we've gone into the remaster. Because, back in his time, he was called the Black Dragon. Now he's, I'll look it up later in the Monster Core. He goes to, let me see. Do I actually have something like this? This will be pretty fun. Actually, I do not. But yeah, he says, I was mighty and strong and, let's see here. Let me see if I can give you guys a black dragon, for example. So, here would be more, his size previously, as he had lived for thousands of years. Well, I actually don't have art for that, I guess, but
also looks like that, right?
He was a huge dragon. I was old. I was large. I had fed for years and millennia. I had defeated many. My might was known, but now I am so scrawny. My scales, they do not feel the same hardness. And he's gonna like scratch himself on the scale, and he'll actually draw blood. So he'll, and you, Dylan and Norn, will take 1 point of damage as he scratches himself. And he sees himself bleed, and he looks at you, and he sees you bleed as well.
Dylan and Norn's chipmunk face.
Are you going to be able to keep this thing under control, little man? And I have my sword drawn to take this dragon down if I need to.
While he draws his sword, I'll go to the dragon and say, "So you're a dragon? You don't happen to have any treasure on you, do ya?"
My hoard. Where is my hoard? Oh, if we're in the land.
Don't hold on me, buddy, and I'll start patting him down a little bit.
He goes pissed off cat again. Teeth out, backs up a little.
Okay, well, hang on. So I got that this is very confusing for all of us. You said you were pierced through the heart in battle. Where you came from. Maybe you're not at your strength or your sharpness, or maybe your memory's not all there. But you do know we're in the land of the Rune Lords. Zenadasaril is over yonder, over the horizon. Rune Lord Bellamarius rules. Yeah, very scary. But maybe
That
we can get
witch.
you back to your original strength if we just work together. I mean, it's better than dying where you were from, right?
Yes. And he kind of looks at he notices that you're bleeding as well. I believe we will need to work together. It appears you and I are bound even more tightly than I thought. And, if our fates are tied, I cannot allow you to die. I suppose if it will get me back, I will work with you. I cannot allow myself to perish just because you are blown over like a twig. What are your goals?
I'm just going to turn to the rest of the group. Hey, guys. What are our goals?
And then Grub just says, "We're gonna overthrow the bourgeoisie."
Very accurate.
Yes! Right.
Oh.
Take down the Rune Lords. Eventually, maybe. But in the meantime, we have to figure out why people from the village over there are rusting in their blood.
I would not recommend it at all. The seven squabble. But when threatened with a greater danger, they have been known to show common cause. together they are mighty beyond measure. But
And then he burped.
yes, and you guys see as he it actually there was a little bit more than the burp, and there's a little bit of like vomit as well, and his is acid, and you see as he spits this out on the ground, the ground kind of melts away a little bit.
I imagine Grub's gonna take a sample of that. So
You know what? I will straight up give him an acid flask back.
yeah, throw Grub a bone here. Stand up, man.
But that will not happen very commonly. Well, if that is what you must do, I will protect you. So, lead on, I suppose.
I'm gonna like poke my head in between Malchus and Grub and look towards Elder Ordwy and just have this really toothy grin with like a thumbs up, like the dumbest thumbs up you've ever seen. Like,
Yeah, she looks at you and says, "Well, I suppose we can use all the help we can get. And I know that you have been working on something for some time. I just didn't know that it would involve a giant, well, not giant, but a dragon."
I mean, I
Bird,
was
it's
reading
pretty
about
small.
like anger spirits and elementals, and trust me, this is the best one.
That's good. It won't. And she'll kind of like try to whisper, trying to not get his attention. It won't hurt us, will it? You think you can control this properly?
Everything I know is that it does what I want. And I'm not sure, but maybe I'm gonna start doing what oh. Well, I guess we'll take it as it comes. All right. And he like shakes up his pack and straightens up and faces towards the Kindred Bridge and is like, onward.
Yeah,
Let's move out.
As you point that way and say that, McSallion kind of like looks confused for a second and like just turns around and starts marching that way. Well, yes, master.
Whoa, don't say that. We're buddies. We're buddies, we're pals, partners.
It feels wrong coming out of my mouth. I don't know why I said that.
Then don't say it.
He's like in visible pain.
I'm not on a power trip, guys, I promise. I just wanted a buddy.
You like see some I guess it wouldn't, well, you know, some hot air blow out of his nose. You see the ripples in the wind. May take some getting used to.
No, he's just one last. He's just like, hey, I mean, look, I might not be the best, but at least I have better intentions. Imagine some master wizard who like just enslaves you as soon as he summons you. I mean, wouldn't that be much worse?
Yes. We wouldn't put up with this.
And I'll say, I don't know, buddy. It seems like he's still got you in chains.
Oh man, Krolok, the agent of chaos. You have not directly. Oh man, hold on, I'm sorry, my voice.
That's Mixalian. That's actually what.
Oh yeah, you did not directly order me to try to entangle me and make me. This will work. This will work for now. Don't stray too far. I would hate for something to jump out of the bushes, I suppose. I haven't had to worry about things this small in so long.
So does this thing go back in your pants too, or it only comes out?
I don't know. The mysteries of my pants.
You hear a slight chuckle, or a snort out of McSallion at that.
I'll walk with him in the direction that he was pointing.
All right. Yeah. Feel free to go ahead. I'll talk as needed, but you can go ahead and control McSallion there.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah. Elder Ordwy follows along, and as you guys move further east, you see that there are 2 weather-worn stone statues that stand on either side of a 15-foot wide rift in the shore, extending their arms towards one another. A partially completed, partially eroded, old stone bridge doesn't quite cross the gulf. In the water, 15 feet below, the surf crashes on a worn wedge of stone that might have at once time been a part of the bridge. But at the moment, this wooden bridge is unusable. So, how would you guys like to maybe try getting around it? Because you guys do need to go around here to get to Iron Harbor.
You said there's a statue on our side as well?
Yeah, so these statues are stone pillars carved to... It has been a little bit of time, so they're a little bit worn by the sea, but it does appear to be two men kind of like looking towards each other. And Elder Ordwy will say, "Oh, yes, I did hear about the attempted construction of this. Back some 50 years or so ago, the brothers did try to at least make some attempt to bring the communities together, but unfortunately over the years, we suspect that the people of Iron Harbor took the wood, the timber, for their shipbuilding. So, unfortunately, we just haven't had the time to get back to repairing the bridge."
What's the distance?
The distance is 15 feet.
Okay.
So...
I have a, let me throw this grappling hook across.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that. Are you gonna try to like secure it to like the pillar or something, or?
Yes. That is the
Gotcha.
closest. You're saying the bridge is like broken down, right?
Yeah, it like collapses down into the water.
This bridge doesn't look very stable, so get my grappling hook on the pillar.
Alrighty. So how's about oh, this is actually pretty fun. Go ahead and let's see here. Do you have any ranged weapons? Yeah, you do. Okay. So for simplicity's sake, just attack. Okay, before you do this, oh no, you can press the button and do it. Okay. So go to your javelin and strike with it. But when you get the little box that pops up when you go to attack with it, change where it says roll mode, change it to say blind GM roll. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you have your rope and your grappling hook. You get it ready to go and launch it, and you do manage to grapple it, and it kind of yanks around and latches on to the opposite pillar. So it does appear to be secure, from what you can tell.
I own this grappling hook, so I would be able to tell if it's not secured well enough. Is that correct?
Yeah. And at least at the moment, as you kind of like give it a couple tugs, it does appear to be quite secure.
I'll tie the other end to this other pillar on the other side.
All right. Yeah. You are able to do that with not much problem. So, what you guys can do, so if you're trying to, like, you know, climb across this rope, you can give me an athletics check. Or, if you guys are nuts, you could potentially try to, like, you know, tightrope walk across.
Slack line across.
Yeah, so, yeah, whatever you want to do. But Malchus has secured this rope pretty well from the looks of it. And then also, if you're free to do whatever else you'd like to try, if y'all want to say screw Malchus.
Gosh. You said athletics?
Yeah, athletics to kind of use it to climb across. All right, so Malchus, you know, you being a natural born leader, you know, and also the one who set up this rope, I guess potentially in a way to show them that it's secure, you know, you give it a good hold and then you start to climb your way across, and it does hold, and you make it all the way across.
Damn, my athletics is mediocre. But sounds better than a slacklining across. So
I'm gonna go ahead and like no, I'll tie the rope around the other pillar and remove that grappling hook.
Okay,
That makes sense.
Yeah. So then you get it all nice and secure over there as well.
Rope is secure on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I'll follow suit.
All right, we'll say that since he took this extra measure, you'll get a +1. But yeah, you start making your way across Krolok, and you there's like a strong surge in the water, and it like sprays some water up there, and you know, your hands just get ever so slightly slippery, and you go to get the next hold, and you like go to grab on and your hand slips, and right as you were moving the other one, and you crash down into the water. But obviously your wings steady your fall.
Yeah, I slow my fall.
Yeah, and the water is not particularly deep here. So you do land down in the water, and you will say it kind of goes up to like your knees, we'll say, as it splashes against you.
Can I try climbing up the dangling broken down? Are there better footholds in the wall than the bridge?
Yeah, you can try to do that. Go ahead and give me another athletics check.
Beautiful. Look, if I fall, I don't take damage, so I'll just keep going.
That's true. All right. Yeah, we will say that it takes you a bit longer than it might have taken someone, but you know, after a couple little slips here and there, you're able to like get a couple handholds, and then like, Malchus, would you like stick your arm out to like help him get the rest of the way, or leave him to struggle? Okay, yeah. So he goes the whole way.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Malchus puts out an arm for you, and he essentially pulls you the rest of the way up, Krolok.
And I'll say, this is why we always had a cat burglar on my crew. So I didn't have to do this shit.
Oh man. Oh, burglar, as Elder Ordwy kind of calls across. Oh, never mind. We're starting new lives and all that. But yeah, Krolok, you were able to get over there.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to move myself over there.
You all good.
There we go.
I would suggest if you have some rope, tie the rope around your waist and then around the rope that you're going across, so that you will not fall into the water.
I'll remember that one for next time.
No, I'm yelling that across to the other people.
All right.
Okay.
Think you could-
I'll go ahead.
Think you could help me across there, Ixalian?
Yes. We can do this. Okay. How about this? Let's see. What are you? Okay, so you are not in that. Okay, so he is. So he says, I will lead the way, but I will have my tail secured to you, so that way, if you fall, I will have you. So I will
Hold on tight to his tail.
Yeah. So go ahead. We'll have. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. His proficiencies are just your proficiencies, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was just needing to double check that. Cause I know he has like the combat dragon like template thing.
Well, I have diplomacy and he doesn't. Right?
Let's see. He has, at least at the moment, how it was set up base, he has intimidation and arcana. Let's see. I think you got arcana from this. Sorry, folks, we're just, summoners are fun. Let's see. Yeah, so the Eidolons, and we have our...
So just wait till all my nonsense kicks in, man. I don't even understand it all, to be honest.
Yeah, that was a whole thing. Don't you worry. I had a fun
So I'm
time
hoping you
reading
understand
that.
it better than I do.
Yeah, so, okay, because where is the, because I know we gave, because there's like two versions. Oh yeah, there was the marauding dragon and the other. Okay, so, yeah, I don't have proficiency. Okay, so your Eidolon shares some of your proficiencies, but not all.
I mean,
Okay, so it's his attributes, but he'll use your proficiency. Okay.
right.
Yeah, so he does have the strength. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll have him roll, and he will get a bonus as, you guys are working together.
Yeah, he must have his own stuff. Otherwise, why summon him?
No. Sorry. Yeah, this is my first time messing with
He
this.
doesn't have different strength. What's the point of this guy, man?
Genji played a summoner in our beginner box game, and he handled all that stuff himself. Okay,
He's
if you
got
wanna,
a +4 to athletics. So I could roll.
yeah, you can just roll from his sheet if you want.
Yeah, that was going to be what I wanted to do.
Yeah, go ahead and just do that, and then just give yourself, we'll say a +2 circumstance when the little box pops up.
Cool. All right.
Oh,
he
thank God.
You cross on his back or what?
So yeah,
We're both on the rope, but he's got his tail around me.
Yeah, he's a little bit ahead of Dell, but he's like got his tail kind of wrapped around Dell's waist. Dylan and Norn. I gotta say it as many times as possible so I don't mess it up.
Call him Dell.
But yeah, we'll say like Dell and Ed Norin, you for a moment like kind of almost lose your grip, but then you like feel as the tail kind of like lifts you up a little bit, like steadies you a little bit. And you guys are both able to climb across with a little bit of effort. And you do make it to the other side through the power of teamwork.
This is awesome.
Yes, I am quite strong. You are welcome.
Yeah, Dell's over the moon. He's just like, he's got like the dumb meme, like YouTube thumbnail face.
Yeah, I'd be losing my mind if I had a dragon helping me cross a bridge too. All right, and now Elder Ordwe, she'll say, okay, all right, yes, okay, here we go. I can do this. I have been practicing for a triathlon, so let's give this a go. And she'll say, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, and she's gonna run, and she's going to try to long jump across.
Oh my lord!
And oh my god, yeah, you guys. God damn it. She runs and she gets the best start. You just see her like powering through the first 10 feet, and you see as she gets ready to pounce, and as she takes that last step, she like steps down on a piece of wood, and the wood buckles under her foot, and she literally face plants like straight down into the water.
Oh,
She
that's
got
embarrassing.
She got a nat 1 on her long jump.
Oh lord!
Oh no. Yeah, so she makes the leap, falls prone in the water. And let's see, she will take 5 bludgeoning damage as she crashes into the shallow depths. And she doesn't move for a second, but then like she shakes her head and comes out. What? That was a horrible idea. Oh no.
This is the swimming part of the triathlon.
You're right. I am so sorry, Malchus. I thought I could do it. Oh, my head is bleeding. Oh. And I don't know, there's a cut on her head, but it's not too bad. The water seems to wash away the blood. Oh gods, my head. Oh gods. Yeah, she will try to climb the rest of the way up. And
And she impales herself on a...
yeah, she gets like 10 feet up. She's like 5 feet away from the top, and she reaches out for another handhold, and she grabs for the rock. And as she goes to lift her foot, she slips again and falls backward.
Do I have enough speed or reach to try to like reflexively grab her as she starts to fall?
Sure. We'll give you that.
I mean, she's 5 feet from the top. Is that possible for me to like?
Yeah. I mean, you're really fast. So, let's see. What does grab a ledge normally have you do? I'll have you do what that does. Which she could also technically try herself, which I kind of forgot about. But we'll have you try it first. Okay, so go ahead and give me an acrobatics or a reflex save.
Oh, or a reflex save?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Where
acrobatics
do I find
check or
that?
reflex save. Have you been using the sheet or the buttons?
The buttons.
Okay, the buttons, the reflex
there it is.
save, yeah, it's under attributes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing that one because
All right.
I've got way better bonus on that.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, yeah, so you do manage to latch onto her hand. How strong are you?
Not
Oh,
very.
plus 0 in strength. I like it. All right, so Malchus, you see as Krolok
Yes,
lurches down.
I've got you.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah.
I'm a bird. I've got hollow bones.
You need athletics for me?
Yeah, we'll have you do a grapple check. You kind of saw this coming. Yeah, so just do athletics.
Athletics, okay.
Yep.
It's
Bad.
not, why is it? Tells me there's no active encounter going on. So. I need to
Oh,
go
not
somewhere else.
I think you were doing it from the attributes. Do it from skills.
Sorry.
No, you good.
There you are. I've got you.
Yeah, boom. He like starts going over the cliff, and you just grab the leg, no problem, and you like start lifting him back up. And,
Teamwork.
yeah, you pull Krolok and Elder Ordwe up, and she says, "Oh, sorry again about that. Thank you, Krolok and Malchus. Oh dear." Oh man. And I will say, she says, also, what is that? And she will point towards the wooden post on the northern side of the bridge. And you guys would see that there is another crossbow bolt lodged in the wooden post.
Oh, I thought for sure this wooden post was gonna have a flipping button that raises.
Oh yeah.
You look at this post and there's a lever.
But yeah. So I mean, knowing Grub would run up to that and grab it. Oh, what's this? And yeah, we'll have him do a crafting check to identify alchemy. And oh, whoops. Yep, roll that. That is a total of 17. So yes, Grub takes a sniff, doesn't lick it, and he says, more centipede venom.
Looks like we're in the right direction.
Oh dear, did they? Do you think maybe they got in some sort of fight here, and I guess maybe our mystery man escaped, possibly across the water?
Possibly.
Well, Iron Harbor isn't much farther, so I suppose we should try to get there. We should be able to make it, but I suppose we should just keep our eyes open. And as she says that, that will be a nice, perfect little time for us to call it for tonight. But thank you, everyone who hung out, for hanging as long as you have. And we will see you next week as we continue around the bend and make our way towards Stonehenge. But until then, thanks, guys, and we will see you next time. I almost said the Swindler's Den outro sign. Bye.